Blessings, everyone. Welcome back to Kyle's Cavern. Weekend. I know it's pretty gloomy outside, so you may hear some rain. Um, I'm coming back on to do a video on Pyrite. There were some issues with my first Pyrite video. There were some copyright issues, so I'm definitely coming back to do it again. I do have a specimen here of Pyrite. This is a pendant necklace I have made of Pyrite, and yes, Pyrite grows naturally like this. Pyrite is a part of the cubic crystal system, and we'll get more in depth in that. Before we begin, hello, if you guys don't know who I am, if you're new to the channel, I am Kyle, owner and operator of Kyle's Cavern and also Medicine Bag, where I teach you guys how to work with crystals, and also I teach how to work with herbs and herbalism. So if you guys are interested in learning more and wanting to learn more about Pyrite or fool's gold, then please stay tuned. Now, pyrite is part of the metallic crystals. So as you can see, it has a very shiny look to it, and it's often been mistaken as gold in the past because of its look. And it's for prosperity, grounding, and also protection. So I always say crystals are tools, and with your energy plus their energy and your intention is where the magic lies. So we're gonna get more in depth with pyrite. So I have a series, as you guys know right now, on fire crystals, and pyrite is one of those fire crystals. Actually, the name pyrite comes from the Greek word pyro, which means fire. And that comes from, if you take pyrite in a flintstone or pyrite or metal, and you strike them together, you will see a spark. And usually that's been used to start fires or, anything like that. Alternative, if you have been looking to really get yourself more into natural things, not using gas, not using propane and stuff like that, you can definitely incorporate flintstone, pyrite, and other spark stones to get yourself that flame. Pyrite itself definitely does bring that fire. It brings that confidence. It brings focus. It is part of the cubic crystal system, just like fluorite. And I do believe that when crystals are shaped naturally like boxes, when they grow in the earth like boxes or squares, they have more of that organization of the mind energy. So I definitely believe that pyrite can definitely incorporate more of that focus and confidence in your day-to-day or in your magical practices. The element of pyrite is fire. So if you want to talk about polarity, masculine and feminine, it's a very masculine energy and is very projective. Masculine energy is usually very projective, so it's going to bring you out of that stagnant energy that you may find yourself being in. So pyrite is a very good tool for that. Also, along with its elemental makeup, it's made of iron and sulfide. So in the past, people used to forge pyrite to get the sulfur out of it, but they find out that it's best just to work with sulfur itself when they were starting to come across the mineral of sulfur. So sulfur quartz and brimstone. So they have there's a little bit of brimstone within pyrites. I feel like people don't really realize that crystals come in combinations with other minerals. So you can always buy one crystal, but that one crystal will have probably a ton of other different minerals within it, which makes it even more of a powerhouse. And not every crystal that you're going to get or buy is going to be the same. So you may never know what you're going to find if you look really closely in your minerals. It has that energy of fire. It has that energy of confidence. It has that energy to also reflect. I think because it has that mirror-like energy for protection. Mirrors are really good to reflect back negativity. So just like labradorite, how it has that flash. Even my ring is made out of labradorite. Labradorite is really great for reflecting negativity back or to neutralize negativity. So definitely you can use pyrite for that. Looking to balance, get more in tune and more balance with your chakras. That means your energy centers that go throughout your body. Then you can definitely work with pyrite. Also, mainly because we're talking about firestones, your solar plexus. Now, I do have some tuning forks. Now, if you guys don't know what they are, but they are these instruments that conduct a specific frequency. And I have two. I own two. This one's in 512, and this is third eye chakra. And I have the solar plexus. And this one I actually got at a metaphysical store. And it comes with a mallet, and you strike it and you go over your body with it. You can go over your ears. You can go, you know, if you have sliders with this specific type of tuning fork, the one that has the mallets at the very tips, you can get ones that have slider attachments, and you can drag the vibration across your body, and that really does help to really bring in that energy. So I feel like the sun, as we step into fall, making sure that you have that sun energy, that solar energy to keep you happy, to keep you going is really, really important. So you can definitely invest in tuning forks. They're relatively inexpensive. You can check Etsy to get the whole set. You can check Amazon, but I highly recommend sound healing as well as another way of cleansing yourself. And also you can use it to cleanse your crystals. So that's like a really much a multitask tool. Please use tuning forks in certain frequencies and hertz depending on what you're trying to do. So if you're working on your heart chakra, you may use a tuning fork in the key of F. If you are looking to open up your third eye, then you can go to 512 and just, you know, play with sound. You can also, of course, go on YouTube and find sound healing on YouTube help. Those really do help in person. I feel like in-person tools help just as much as online, but I think you kind of get into the routine. Right, is one stone that helps to bring mental clarity. Now, we talked about fluorite. Fluorite is another stone that really helps with mental clarity. Making sure that sometimes we do get trapped in thought, and I think that having stones with action, with fire, can help you really be like, okay, we're just gonna get it done. We're not gonna sit on this any longer. We're not gonna wait on this any longer. It's really more so that push, that, you know, that go, you know, like go do it. So definitely Pyrite, that drive, that push. So I definitely do recommend. Good for grounding. So if you have been looking at, we talked about it's good for all the chakras, but I think because it is a prosperity stone, just like green aventurine and also citrine, pyrite is a great stone because it incorporates grounding. Now you can find smoky citrines as well that have a little bit of, you know, smoky quartz within them. So if you find a smoky citrine, you're gonna be getting that grounding energy and also that abundance and happiness and you to manifest if you're not grounded and if you don't feel safe where you are. So that's where the magic lies, within your grounding. It'll be a little hard to manifest things because you need to make sure that you are rooted in what you're doing and you feel safe. So definitely grounding stones, or stones that have a plus within themselves, or crystals that have a plus of grounding with them, are really, really great. The locations where you can find pyrite deposits will be near volcanic activity. Now, you can also find peridot near volcanic activity, and also citrine sometimes grows in other minerals, because volcanoes, they do deliver amount of destruction, but yet again afterwards, it's a purity. The land changes, mountains grow, new life grows. So volcanoes definitely have a destruction yet life, the polarity of it. The soil is so enriched, you know, when volcanoes erupt. So you can definitely find different minerals and different plant life around volcanic activity. Where you can find pyrite will be China, Italy, the US, and Peru. And I mentioned the US because in Georgia a few times I've actually gone mining as well as a school field trip in Georgia. So we're actually able to go down in a quarry as kids and go look for amethyst, different rocks, and that was in elementary school, so I was kind of always around crystals and rocks. But definitely you can find pyrite in the US as well. You can definitely combine crystals, so even if this stone definitely has a protective energy and it's already abundant within itself, there are also crystals that you can pair with pyrite. So you have tiger's eye, of course we talked about green aventurine, and citrine. Those three stones together plus pyrite is like a power combination. And I will be doing a video on tiger's eye and also green aventurine as well. There's a crystal mineral for everyone if you are looking into getting more in depth with your spirituality. So definitely look into more crystals. This wouldn't be a fire crystal video unless we talked about the zodiac. So the zodiac sign that is associated with pyrite is Leo. So if you are a Leo, happy birthday, by the way. If I've missed your birthday, or if your birthday has passed, happy birthday. And yes, Leos, and also tiger's eye is really great for Leos too. I always say when you work with tiger's eye, the eye of the tiger, I know that's corny, give you that energy of determination of like, this is what we're gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do, and no one can break my focus, and that's tiger's eye. And of course, pyrite as well. A lot of those solar plexus base crystals are really gung-ho, like we're gonna do it. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on pyrite. There will be another video coming, and it's gonna be on tiger's eye, so please stay tuned for that. And of course, if you guys haven't already, please hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. It truly means a lot to the channel, and it inspires me to keep doing more videos for you guys. And I really do hope you guys are having an awesome day, drinking your water, taking care of yourselves. And I will make sure that I check back in very soon with you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night. Take care.